Hello, Dr. Collins. My name is Darlene Schnook, and I'm a candidate for the Director of Student Services position for the St. Francis Public School District. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to answer your questions for the first step in the interview process. This presentation will give you a small glimpse of my skills and qualifications. So let's go. Number one, I have 23 years of successful teaching experience, teaching students with special needs, and I have built leadership into my tenure. Number two, I have leadership experience through my Director of Special Education practicum while completing my second master's degree. Number three, I have professional experiences such as department chair. I've been a member of many committees such as, but not limited to, Building Climate Team, PBIS, both at the administrative and building level, Academic Steering Committee, and Mental Health Committee. 4, I have given presentations to teaching staff on how to deliver high-quality instruction to improve student achievement to students with disabilities. 5, earlier in my career, I have given presentations on my first master's thesis on how to integrate mnemonics in multiplication. I have also did a presentation on how to use games to reach students with emotional behavioral disabilities. 6, I have been involved with transition and with academic career planning. I have been the chair for the Kewaunee County CCOT team connecting students and parents from 3 school districts with agencies and organizations to assist with career planning and independent living. Next, you want me to tell you how I organize, plan, and prioritize my work. I'm very proactive in my work, and I am pragmatic. I set goals, I make to-do lists, and I keep an electronic calendar. I do an in-depth look at my weekly and monthly calendar on Monday mornings and again on Friday afternoons to ensure that I am meeting all my urgent and important tasks. I use the Stephen Covey model of organization to ensure my work is completed by meeting deadlines, and I make sure that it is aligned with the mission of the school district. 3, I will provide you with examples of when I have improved processes in my current role and the why behind the improvement. During this past year, my role was the middle school teacher of intellectual disabilities, and I saw a need for a social skills class. My students were disruptive, they were inappropriate, they displayed explosive emotions, and they were not empathetic toward one another. I collaborated with the high school teacher of intellectual disabilities to determine if he saw a need for a social skills class. He said he felt it was needed. I did research. I looked at CASEL, which is the collaboration for academic, social, and emotional learning, to garner information and to use a curriculum to develop a social skills class. Together with my colleague, we meshed both the middle school and high school levels, and we developed a social skills class that had great results. We saw a significant drop of behavior referrals. We saw an increase in student self-advocacy. We also saw an increase of interpersonal skills among peers. Next, you want me to tell you about my experience working with the student services teams to best serve students. So during my practicum, I did meet monthly with all of the student services teams, which included OT, PT, speech and language, social workers, nurses, and counselors. What sticks out in my mind that is significant to tell you is that our lead nurse felt uncomfortable with sharing personal health information with school staff. She wanted to ensure that she was not breaking HIPAA laws. Through my coursework and through my research, I was able to share with her that FERPA permits school districts to disclose personally identifiable information to appropriate parties should there be a health emergency or a life-threatening emergency of students. Therefore, she felt comfortable to share medical information to protect the health and welfare of our students. Lastly, you need to know what makes me a great candidate for this position and why you would want me and why I would want to work in St. Francis. I apologize for that. So I was born and raised in the city of St. Francis by humble means. My father was a factory worker while my mother worked part-time in retail. Both my parents had their high school diplomas. The director of student services will give me the opportunity to be a role model to the young people of the school community to show them that they can aspire to be anything that they want to be. I want to lead that example. Although I may not have many years of experience as a director of student services, I have had the leadership experience through my years of teaching and through my practicum at UW Superior. I am dedicated and committed to be a servant leader and team member to this district by supporting teachers, students, administration, and the community. I love working with students who have disabilities, and I love working with their families. I am confident that I will exceed your expectations as the next Director of Student Services. Please contact me if you have any questions. And again, it was a pleasure to complete this video for you. Thank you.